Hey everybody, I want to start by showing you the painting from video 505. It, well, pretty much looks like it did last night, but it is dry, it is perfectly smooth. At the end of the video you could see all of those divots from the silicone. Well, they go away when they dry, so I am totally loving this. And then this is 504, 5, I can't remember. And I'm really happy with this. It totally doesn't look like an Osborne, but I think it's so much fun. And I want to resin it. I said I wasn't going to resin canvas anymore, but I think I'm going to. And the sides, if you watch this video, I had issues with the sides. So what I did, I gotta do one more coat. First I did Prussian blue, and I didn't care for that. So then I put Payne's Gray over it. And so I am keeping the Payne's Gray. I just need to put another coat on it. Today I've got a new color, which looked better in the tube than it does out. It's Liquitex Basic Fluorescent Red, which I'm gonna go ahead and try it on this pour. I don't think I'm gonna like it. I think it's gonna be one of those colors that I will mix with others, and it will end up being better, like how I mix the neon pink with the magenta, and it looks great. So that might be the case with this, because it sure doesn't look great on its own. Here it is. I thought it looked better in here, but I guess it kind of looks the same, but maybe against the black it just seemed to look better. So, anywho, we will give it a shot. This is a 5x5 inch canvas. So I've got that fluorescent red, I have Liquitex Basic Payne's Gray, I have Grumbacher Deep Violet, and Artist Loft Turquoise. And I am doing a mallet smash on this little canvas. And I want it to be a mallet smash where, a small one where it really spreads so that it's mainly a bunch of kind of hollow cells. I did a 5x7 like that not too long ago. Okay, so this white is a little thin. I just mixed it, and the problem is that that was all the white in the gallon, so I'm going to have to wait till I can get to the store to thicken it up. For this, it should be all right. Maybe there's a little bit more in the can I can try and get out, but I don't know. Okay, so let's try this fluorescent red. Wow, that is bright. It is fluorescent though, so I mean it is as advertised. Payne's Gray should neutralize it. Woo! Crud, that was way... that really flew. Way too much, because now there's like nothing left on here. Let's see. Let's see what I can do with this little bit without... I'm going to... right now I'm putting a little bit of the fluorescent red on the paper. I'm just going to add some in. I'm going to do that a little bit more, so it's going to be more like a reverse smash. And I'm going to switch to Prussian blue. I don't want any more of the gray. More of the turquoise, so I know you can't see what I'm doing, but that's what I'm doing. Oh wow. It's really pretty down here. I don't know if you can see this, but it's super pretty. Okay. So I'm going to take this cup. This is already toast on here. This isn't good. And we're going to do something different. And for right now, I do not think I'm going to bother with that fluorescent red. Just kind of starting over because my pouring tray looked really pretty. Yay, and nothing traumatic happened after I torched it. No tons of white cells or anything. In fact, those cells are adorable. They're so cute. Oh, and those are developing, so a bunch of cells are popping out. I'm going to leave this. I like it. I really like this one. And no more reaching over because that always disconnects me. But I think I should be able to get you close enough. Well, it's so blurry though. That's the problem, is when I zoom in, it's blurry. Isn't that area cool? I'm not really happy with this piece. The sides are fun. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye.